Hello everyone, so I wanted to do a review on this product, the dual color black and vintage writech pens. I will say that I was reimbursed for this product, so I did get the money back for it, but for doing the review I was able to get reimbursed. But these are still my honest opinions. These are still what I think of them. The only thing that I have done is open the package. I have not done anything else because as I was starting to do this, I realized a couple of things, and I wanted to kind of get my head on straight before I went into the review. So let's talk about their vintage line for a second. They have two different vintage lines. Each one has 10 pins in it. Obviously you're not going to get all 20. With it being 8, you would have only gotten 16, so you still would have been missing 4. But on top of that, you're missing 12 because, well, I guess 11, because black they consider one of the vintage colors, because the black is in every single one. So that's not going to happen. So I was looking at these, and there's a couple of things that I noticed right off the bat. And let me go ahead and pull these back out. And the first thing that I notice, if I can get this, is that the names are now printed on the barrels. So there's the names of these ones, and you have dark green, olive, dark blue, smoke blue, lilac, milk tea, amber, and burgundy red. So I was trying to see which colors came out of which set, and 4 colors came out of vintage set 1, 4 colors came out of vintage set 2. So these ones came out of vintage set 1, and it is amber, maroon, sorry, amber, burgundy red, dark green, and then foggy blue came out there. Foggy blue was renamed to be dark blue, and that was it from that set that changed. Vintage set 2 had olive, peacock blue, light brown, and antique violet. Sorry, olive green, peacock blue, light brown, and antique violet, and all of these names changed. So now it's just olive, smoke blue, which I like peacock name better, lilac instead of antique violet, and then milk tea instead of light brown. So I don't know if they plan on releasing another round of these so that way you can get an additional 8, or if they even did a 10-pack and put all 20 colors into one. I think that would make a lot of sense, but what do I know? I'm just reviewing the product. Okay, so let me go ahead and get over here, and this is my markup Bible where I've reviewed it several times. Let me do, I think right here. Okay. So yeah, let me go ahead and just start writing with you. So I'm going to take this little plastic piece off. So the black I'm not going to review. No, I guess I can review the black because I do have the black right here. So this, I'm going to put old. I'm going to do this side by side. Let me see, I'm going to put old over here and new over here. And old over here and new over here. Okay. So black, both of those. And then I'm just grabbing the black out of the smoke blue one. So this does actually seem to have a little bit of a difference to it. Let me see if I need to zoom in now that I'm writing. Okay. It did seem to have a little bit of a difference to it, but it doesn't seem that noticeable now that it's dry. So whenever it goes down, it's a little bit more wet than it does when it's dry. Okay, so and this one is in the new color. It's called Smoke Blue. Smoke. And then in the old color, it was called Peacock. I don't know why I say old color. It was old. Bodies or single pin, not double pin. Okay, so there's that one. Then let's do the Lilac, which was the Antique Violet. So just gonna put AV, and then over here I'm gonna put Lilac. Okay. Then this one is the dark blue, which was the Foggy Blue, I believe it was. Yeah, Foggy Blue. So I am just gonna put FB. Okay, and over here, now it's just dark blue. And I think I like the name of the Foggy Blue better than the dark blue also. So far though, I'm not getting any differences in color formulas, but we'll see. We'll keep going. So this one is now milk tea. It used to be called light brown, which I do like the new name of milk tea. Still no differences. Then this one is olive instead of just olive green. Oops. Okay, then we have the dark green, which did not change color, change names. I'm checking it on Bible paper. One where you would have like text behind it and one in the margin. Dark green. Okay, and then there are two more colors, and it is amber and burgundy red. So here's amber. The colors are pretty much exactly the same, so I'm not worried that I'm like not writing out full words with it, because burgundy red, the formula hasn't changed from the old style to the new style. So there's that. Go ahead and flip the page. There is a little bit of ghosting. Dark green, I would not recommend. Focus. Doesn't know what to focus on. There it goes. Maybe. Dark green I wouldn't necessarily recommend. Burgundy is a little bit on the iffy side. But other than that, those are the only two colors I see. Even the black is fine. So over here, you can definitely see the colors through. But with where there's the writing, it doesn't go as bad. I love writech. I love the thought of having a multi-pen, because whenever you're doing Bible journaling or even just taking notes, focus. There you go. Or even just taking notes for church, and if you want to like have something pop and you want that extra color, or you just don't have a lot of space but you want to take a lot of different colors with you, like if you're going on a trip, on like a retreat or something like that, then the thought of having multi pens is really, really good. But I don't know if I would call it a true multi-pen, because while it does have two colors, and there are multi-pens that are just 2-in-1s and not anything beyond that, it's not, you get black in every single one. Does it write in the Bible? Yes. Would I recommend these colors? All except for two of them. You can get away with it. It's just going to ghost a little bit more. I like writech as a product. I've never had any issues with any of their products. Although they have come out with another highlighter that I am probably not going to review. And that is for the, Erasable Highlighter. The way that it erases is not by friction and heat and all of that. It erases by using a chemical or something in the other end of the highlighter. Go check out my Crayola Erasable Highlighter video. Very similar to that in design. I would imagine is going to be the similar results as that. So that would probably be the only product out of their stuff that I would not necessarily recommend. But as far as this pen goes, I don't know. I mean, I like it. I really do. And if you are that worried about having a black pen that you need 8 of them in your bag, you know, go for it. But this, to me, is only 1 pen less than carrying this. In fact, this is what this is, because I added the black one in here. So I don't know if it's, I don't want to say worth it, but I think that if they wanted to do a true multi-pen to save space, it just would have made a lot more sense to expand the line to 10 pens and then have 2 colors in each pen. And then you can get all 20 of the vintage line into a 10 pen set. That would have saved space. Would have been fantastic. You would have still had the black, because the black is part of the vintage one set. I would not recommend this product. I really wouldn't. They're not interchangeable. They're not refillable, as far as I know. It says that they're refillable, but I have yet to actually, looks like it came out, that or I just broke it. I have yet to actually, nope, it popped back in, find the refills for them. It says that, or at least the original one said that they're refillable. This one does not say refillable on it. So I don't know. Like I said, they're coming out with a lot of new products. Maybe that is something that they are going to come out with in the near future of their product releases, of having, you know, the 10-piece set with all 20 colors. I'm not sure though. I just personally, the body is a little bit slimmer than this one. This one has a grip. This one does not. This one, you can push it down, and then to retract it, all you have to do is do the clip, or you can just push the button again. Whereas this one does not have the clip function. You have to slide it and then push the other side down, just like any standard multi-pin. Those are really the only major differences I see. You know, obviously this pin's slightly longer because it's got the little pushy bit at the end. I don't know. I will use them because I like them, but if you're looking for something, I would go with the vintage set. Now, obviously, you can't get the entire what's in here in just one vintage set because you have to get it's 4 from vintage set 1, 4 from vintage set 2. But these were $12.99. Vintage set 1 and vintage set 2 are each $9.99. So if you got the 2 vintage sets, that's $20. So for $7 more, because this is pretty much $13, you get 11 more pins, 11 more colors. I would recommend buying them like this. I really like the product, really like the ink formula. That's not going to change. Really like the way that it writes in the Bible. Again, not going to change, but it's the same exact as the how it writes, how the original ones write. So, okay, that's my review. I am going to go and write up an official review on Amazon, and I will talk to y'all later.